Well, hello there. This is actually the next day, as you can guess from the level of lighting outside. I didn't turn the outside lights on, but this is actually the next day, about the same time that I started my yesterday's adventure. As you can clearly see now, today I'm not live streaming but recording in 4K. That the mountains back there, all visible. Mountains back there, all visible. Shit, I didn't even know that there's mountains back there. So, you know, it was worth coming up here. The next day, as you can see, somebody's taking their car up there to the communications post. There's less people here today because it's Monday, about 3:30. But yeah, I mean, Blue Lagoon power stations, I spoke so much about it yesterday. I'm not gonna reiterate myself. Clearly visible today in Grindavik, Keflavik airport. I mean, Reykjavik, we could look at Reykjavik. It's 45 kilometers as the crow flies that way, 65 kilometers along this road. Or 55, yeah, 55, 60. But I'm just gonna wrap what I started yesterday. I'm gonna wrap it up today. So I'm just gonna give you the views. Grindavik is that way. And obviously, when I want to enjoy my artistry here, up here, there's people walking on this pathway. Nice. But I'll just roam a little and give them a little space in front of me so they can walk down. So my car is parked down there, and yeah, the lava fields. This is actually funny if I start thinking about it. This area is more grassy here and there, and this is more rocky. Of course, there's moss growing on the rocks, but this is 1,000 years of vegetation. Is some moss on the rocks. That's it. There's some guy walking there. Come on, go away, guy. I don't want to overtake you there. I want to enjoy my journey down in peace. We can't descend anywhere from here, I suppose. Walk across the moss, whatever. Let's make a little circle. Let's give him time to reconsider his life decisions. So I was at top of the peak yesterday. There, that's the peak. I really spoke about everything that I could. So let's see, if this guy's away, then I just want to wrap it up. Don't want to really add anything extra, but yeah, just ran out of daylight yesterday. So I thought when I was reviewing the footage that screw this. Usually I'm lazy and I go like, screw it, I'm not gonna put in any extra work in it anyway, because no one besides myself is gonna watch it. But I thought that if I started doing this, then I'll wrap it up today, and I can wrap it up better in daylight, and not live streaming. I have more freedom in filming. So let's continue down. I just came up this path. It's a hard climb. It got me sweating real easy. So the piece of plywood, yeah, is there. So let's descend. And the day is +2, but this path is frozen over. I was whining about it so much yesterday. So this is proper downhill section. So this is nothing easy to come up from. You can see this is some proper cliff sides here and some proper downhill sections. So fingers crossed that I won't go down head first, because I'm wearing the same shoes, which are not ideal for hiking. So I'm gonna take this grassy line, because everything that's been walked on already should be extra slippery. So I'm not gonna even try. I don't have boots on, so I'm just gonna stay next to the line so we can spectate this man walking down with me. Ooh, a rock. So that's the car park. You can see how small the cars are. That it's some significant elevation. So I was ranting and raving about the Blue Lagoon and the power plant a lot yesterday. So like I said, I'm not gonna reiterate myself that much. I spoke about the little plant there. That's some sort of I think it was methanol. It was actually today, as we're recording with the GoPro, not live streaming, I can just pop open Wikipedia. There's a Wikipedia article. It is called Thorbjörn. Yes, there we are. So the mountain is Thorbjörn still that we're on. I forgot the Svartsengi geothermal plant. So that's Svartsengi geothermal plant. I'm struggling to say the word. Blah blah blah. Carbon Recycling International. Renewable methanol from carbon dioxide and hydrogen using water electrolysis. Electrolysis sounds English. So it is methanol. I wasn't mistaken. Whoa, shit. You can see airplane. Whoa. So we're pretty high. This airplane is not far away from the summit here. Just coming across. I would say 100 meters above us. So that might give you a good indication of how high we actually are. That was pretty cool that I managed to film this so nearby. I can't say that the planes fly over this mountain too often. Suppose this, because when I flew in, it comes around and lands. So it doesn't fly over the land. It just loops around and then comes in from seaside to Keflavik airport, which is there. I talked something about those things there, but I have no idea. As far as I'm concerned, no one even, like local people, didn't even name me this mountain. They didn't even tell me the name of this mountain. I would hazard a guess they just didn't know. So as far as I'm concerned, all these mountains might have a name, but there's no info on it. Like even if you check the map, it's not like some sort of like a landmark pinpoint there that, oh, this is called this. If you check Google Earth, I don't even remember Google Earth having the name of this one like on the map. So you scroll over it and it says, oh, this is Thorbjörn. Mount Thorbjörn, the most famous mountain near Grindavik. Obviously this is like a kind of national parkish, this mountain area here. So Selskogur again, Blue Lagoon and stuff. Actually I'm thinking that I will upload it in 2 parts, because I'm filming in 4K, so whatever, upload this today in 4K. Now I'm walking away from my car and there's like people walking there. Fuck it, let's go Viet Cong. Let's just go straight across, not using pathways. Full Viet Cong mode. So next thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna get down to the car, I'm gonna jump in my car and I'm gonna take you around the mountain and to like the blue water that's near the road next to Blue Lagoon, and that's where I finished yesterday too. So I'm not gonna like extend it in content in any other way, but I'm just gonna finish it up in daylight. And today I came here to work out, so I didn't plan on spending much time filming today anyway. because working out is my work. That's what I'm getting paid for. So I gotta, although due to Corona my work is kind of limited and postponed and on hold at the moment, so but I still have to keep physically fit, and that means I gotta work out. Obviously I'm not a mountain climber or a runner. Running is what I'm planning to do here, but I'm using this hill here to keep myself fit. So I'm down, there's always the people here. So I'll go straight for the car, I'll jump in my car, and I'm gonna set you up a bit better in the car, so more would be visible. By the way, this is not my choice, I was given this car by the employer, so don't haze me for driving a Volkswagen up in Iceland, that's not my decision. So, I kid you not, this is the next day of the next day, and yesterday I encountered more technical difficulties. So I filmed this section, I went home, and since I didn't have the attachment that I'm using today to fasten the GoPro to the car's windscreen, I was forced to use the head strap, and the footage was just no good. It was just the ceiling of the cabin of the car. So okay, third time's the charm. So let's finish this video up today. There isn't much to see, but after recording the first part I was like, screw it, I'll come back and redo the part that got left in the darkness. And yesterday obviously when I saw that the footage was no good, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back and just finish this up properly. Why? No reason. Why? Because I want to. So the water tower, I don't remember if we were looking at this from the top of the hill in the first or the second video, but yeah, just gonna take a little lap around the mountain here. So water tower, if anyone doesn't know, then water towers are necessary to supply water pressure when the consumption is high at those times of day. So that's why water towers are always higher than the ground level, is because they just use gravity. They just collect water into the tank, and gravity does its best to help with the water pressure. So this is the road 43. I suppose I mentioned it many times during the video. So we can't just straight up drive around the mountain. We have to take this little road section here. Gives me a second to try to clean up the glass, the front windshield of the car. Got a mad car coming up behind us, but we're gonna turn right in a second, and it's gonna take us to the second car park, which people use to hike on the hill. They leave their cars here. So let's see, I wanna miss the turn in. Try not to run over any dirt bikers or quad riders, but there are none. So there's a little pedestrian path here. Try not to run over any peds too. So as you can see, many cars. It's not that early or not that late, it's about 4 o'clock, and you can see a lot of people like to come here for various reasons, just to get a little walk in, catch a breath of fresh air, so on and so forth. I come to run here too all the time, but not today. Today, here I come to do my strength workouts. so to say, running. Today is a speed workout, so I'm not coming here today. So there's this road around this side of the mountain. So pretty much you can run around the mountain. It's about 7 kilometers less. It's about 6 kilometers, I think. There's a pathway on the other side of the mountain, like a really narrow footpath. Here you have this this wider path which takes you around the mountain, and that one section that we drove on the road there for walking, there is as you saw, like a pedestrian road there. Pedestrian road doesn't even make sense. So now we're at the summit side of the mountain, not where we started driving. So we're like halfway around the mountain in relation to the car park we started from. There's like these benches all around the mountain, so it's like set up as a leisure area. This road is drivable even with the little up. It's a bit rough here, some hard banking, but we'll be fine. I have soft winter tires on, studless, so we'll be fine. So as you can see, this landscape in front of us, this is all around the mountain here. Just this jagged, rocky landscape covered with some moss. What else? Yeah, we're straight. So the hill like rolls the mountain. So this is like the first ledge. Can't see the top from here. So there's like levels to this mountain, but I guess I've talked about this already in the previous video footage, so I'm not gonna reiterate, and it's visible clearly on the video. So a little bit more of this road, and then we'll meet up with a side service road, which is function I have no understanding of, because it's pretty useless, because we were on the main road to get here, but this is a side road, and all it does is takes you from Grindavik by the Blue Lagoon to the main road. So pretty much kind of feels like a useless stretch of road, but I suppose nobody builds a road here without a reason, so I suppose there's valid reasons why this road exists. Try to get up this mountain here, give it a little oomph. So now we're getting to the side road here. Let's try to crest it somehow. Take it doucement, take it slowly. Nice. Because this car is not too high. So we're on the service road here on the side of the mountain. Now we're about, I'd say, 3/4 of the way around the mountain. So this road takes us away from the mountain a bit, but we're on the side that we started from already, so man's chilling. The steam from the power plant is visible in the background. So this road like swoops around. It's kind of hard to fathom why it was built and why it was built in a way that it was built, but who knows. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that there's a smarter person somewhere who decided that this road is necessary, and so they built it. So you can see the landscape all around the mountain. Looks like this. There's a plane landing. Can't tell from here what it is. As you can see, this road is already a bit frosty, because the car shows it's -2.5 degrees today. It was +2 yesterday and the day before. So yeah, there's not much to talk about here. Just we're about to finish this video for the 3rd time. But finish I shall. That's what I will do. Finish this video I shall. By the bright blue water, as promised. Just a few corners away and we're there. So on the right, the main spa Blue Lagoon, I think. Main Blue Lagoon complex will come up, and the parking lot is clearly visible in a second. It's closed at the moment, obviously, for certain 2020 reasons. There's a few I think there's another hotel building I know, and there's a few restaurants here. This is like one building, but you can see there's like a round building on top of a mound. That should be a restaurant. I'm just guessing because there's signs to restaurants, and I know there's a hotel building here, right next to it. But you can see the blue water in a second. There's this little area that runs to the roadside here. I was already thinking the water will be frozen here, so I'll stop here. The sign said no parking, as far as I'm aware, but no, nothing about stopping. As promised, I will deliver. I will show you the Blue Lagoon. So this water is not much different from the actual pools. This is just cold here. So you can see this is pretty much being in the Blue Lagoon, just that it's not warm, and the bottom is covered like with this I think they call it mud. I have no idea what the contents are. I know water is blue because of high silica content, but yeah, this is pretty much what you would get in the warm part, but it's cold here. It's pretty cold, and after you've stuck your hand in the white substance, it smells like toothpaste. Very strong toothpaste smell. So last views, main complex, power plants. There's actually some sections there I've discovered yesterday which you can walk on or run on, and you can get closer to the warm water without purchasing any passes to the Blue Lagoon. Last look at the Thorbjörn, and I'm gonna finish it. I've already finished it actually 3 days ago in my mind, but I didn't have the proper footage. So I'm gonna leave you with my goodbyes from 2 days ago. Here from Iceland, I say bye to you, and bye, goodbye. I have nothing more to say. Goodbye.